What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Colts franchise. We're in week 15 taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. We have some negotiations to go and deal with. There are a few. Isaiah Rodgers is one of them. And just like that, he's on the team for a little bit longer. Michael Pittman has continued to deny any attempts to really negotiate with him, so we're going to hold off on him a little bit. In terms of how we're going to go forward with this season, we're going to just try to win the Super Bowl and ride off into the sunset. So contracts don't matter that much, but still, for the sake of the game, we want to try to get them. So we're going to get our weekly game plan going and see if we can advance once again without any injuries. Okay. So DJ Chark has a broken finger. That's not ideal. That's not the best thing for us. But we will recover. We will persevere. We just won 65-7 against the Baltimore Ravens, who admittedly were without their quarterback. But anyways, we have Jerron Costin now getting an upgrade here. The wide receiver turned running back gets a receiving back upgrade. And then we have Marshawn Lattimore getting his zone upgrade here. He has been incredible for us. And he is kind of encroaching on legendary status with the amount of interceptions he's getting. So hopefully he can continue to play phenomenally. But we're going to get into the Kansas City Chiefs team. But first, let's make sure that Cedric Brooks is okay. He is. So looking at the Chiefs, they have Mahomes, they have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Elijah Penny, Tyreek Hill, Demarcus Robinson, and Traquan Smith, Travis Kelce, Orlando Brown, Joe Thuney, Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, and Lucas Niang. Now, moving on to their defense, Frank Clark, Chris Jones, and Derek Nottie with Clayton Meadows. Anthony Nelson, Nick Bolton at linebacker with Willie Gay rounding out that linebacker group. L'Jarius Sneed, Rashad Fenton, Rashawn Sims, Chuck Gregory, and Tyrann Mathieu at safety with Harrison Butker and Joseph Carlton. Now, Chiefs starting us off in this one. Mahomes underneath center, and he is going to hand it off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A TFL there for Okereke to start us off. 2nd and 13 now, and Mahomes passes to Robinson, who gets it up to a 3rd and 1. Now another pass here, but this time it goes right into the hands of Okereke, and a turnover for the Chiefs. Rodgers coming out, looking to pass, 2nd and 8, and that is almost a catch for J.P. Evans. A little weird, but nonetheless false incomplete. So 3rd and 8, we go right back to him. But this time, he is wide open, and he makes a dash straight towards the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. 2nd and 10. Mahomes looking to recover, and a pass here to Tyreek Hill will start him off on the right foot. So a 3rd and 1 and a handoff here to the backup running back Singleton. So 2nd and 3, a play action to Clyde and throwing it right above the head of Harrison. So Mahomes 4 for 6, 44 yards and the 1 interception so far. So a 1st and 10 for him, and he just dumps it off to a wide open Tyreek Hill, who carries Brooks to the 1st down. Over 1,000 yards for him already on this season as we near the end. So 3rd and 5, and that is a catch by Kelce, who looks like he was going to be stopped behind the line, but able to shut off a tackle and get the 1st. So a motion here by Tyreek Hill. The ball goes to him. He's able to just outrun everybody for the touchdown. So Tyreek Hill gets the Kansas City Chiefs on the board. Now a run here to Costin. Gets a 1st down for the Colts, a gain of 6, 138 yards and 3 touchdowns for him last week. Now a 1st and 10, and Evans wide open and able to get the first. So, 1st and 10. Rodgers rolling up, and he's able to get some good yardage, but he is down. So Sam Ehlinger is in on this one. And so in the backfield now, we have a wide receiver and a backup quarterback. So Jerron Costin is going to continue to run this one, a gain of 20, or up to 20 yards now for him. A good pass there to Paris Campbell, who's filling in for DJ Chark. So this offense is riddled with injuries, but they're still looking to capitalize, and they do exactly that as Nyheim Hines runs it in. So another play action here for the Chiefs offense, but another just check down, and it goes well. So although they're checking down the ball a lot, it seems to be working in the Chiefs' favor. 1st and 10, and up the sideline is Travis Kelce. Now 1st and 10. Singleton gets a tackled. I was tripping over my words, but right there, recently re-signed Isaiah Rodgers gets a pick, and he's outrunning Mahomes. He is one of the fastest players on this team, and he scores a touchdown on the pick six, making sure that the Colts know that they invested well in him. Now coming back, trying to redeem his 2 first quarter interceptions is Mahomes. Gets his team nearly to the 50, and now a run to Singleton there brings up a 2nd and 2. Now another run to Singleton gets them on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to cover everything, but they can't do it all. A catch there. 3rd and 6 now. Gotta watch Kelce on these. And now we are watching him run into the end zone. Touchdown Chiefs. So 14-21. This offensive backups is trying to make something happen, but there Michael Pittman able to catch that one. 3rd and 6. Seeing who is open, and that is Nyheim Hines. A good play out of the backfield there. Over 50 yards for Sam Ehlinger, and now Jerron Costin getting the ball there. 2nd and 2. A handoff here to Costin gets them up to the 26. After a short gain on the play before, it is a 2nd and 7, and just throwing it up for J.P. Evans, but falls incomplete. So now we have a 3rd and 7. Rolling out is Sam Ehlinger, a dump off to Evans, who's able to just reach out and score there. So another pass to Evans, and another reaching out at the end, but does not get the touchdown. So 77 yards and a touchdown for him, and his play really capitalized that drive as Wyndham is able to run it in for a score. 1st and 10. The Chiefs are going to get intercepted again by Marshawn Lattimore. I don't know what that was, not going to lie. 3rd and 8. What the fuck did I just do? All right, 3rd and 8 now. Trying to throw it up to Njoku. Falls flat. So 1st and 10. Play action there and a pass to Travis Kelce. Now another pass to Kelce sheds off a tackle. He's getting close to the 50 at the 48. So looking here. 3rd and 2 and a just open lane for Okereke. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And a fake field goal here, stopped by Kwity Paye. I don't know, Andy Reid getting a little aggressive there, down 31-14, so you see why, especially when Njoku's making plays like that. 1st and 10, and right up the seam is Jerron Costin. He was wide open, and Ehlinger hit him right on the money. And that's what you get when you have a wide receiver playing running back. He just knows how to get it done. So a pass to the outside there. 38 points in the first half for the Colts. Now another interception there. And when you say 38 first half points, I say why not bring it up a little bit more. So 45-14 in this first half. I don't know. Shedding off a sack was Mahomes, but able to clean up is Montez Sweat. So him and Duval combined to end the half. So 45 first half points is nothing to overlook, especially when you're out one of your top receivers, your starting and backup running back, and your superstar quarterback. Now, we do not score coming out of half, but with a cushion this big, you're not really worried. And right there, an attempt to connect with Travis Kelce fails. So a pass here also gets completed. And I think this Chiefs offense is a little confused about what's been happening to them today. Of course, we know that the Colts have been dominating all of their competition all year. But I think when you're a team like the Chiefs, when has the offensive talent and the quarterback talent that you do have, you expect that you're going to be able to score points and not turn the ball over multiple times. And I think that's really where Mahomes has been caught off guard. He's never been stopped in a way like this before, where he is scrambling for answers, where he's turning the ball over, looking like maybe he shouldn't even be playing in this game. And overall, I just think when you think about Mahomes, he's somebody who needs to be able to do what he wants during games. And so as soon as you get him off his rhythm, he starts scrambling. So now getting back into the game itself, Singleton is able to bring that one to the 46. So now we get a handoff here to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who has 6 rushes for -2 yards so far. So Singleton has been the much more effective runner so far today. Darius Leonard making a few adjustments. Now a pass there is just straight up dropped. That one is not Mahomes' fault, but it's just a byproduct of, I think, everything that's been happening today. And right there, Granson able to get the grab. So Sam Ehlinger, 200 yards and a touchdown so far since entering this one. But a sack here is going to back this Colts offense up a little bit. So we're at a 3rd and 19 as we near the end of the third quarter. And that's another sack by Chris Jones. So that's going to end the third quarter here. The Chiefs are going to get the ball after it. And now they need to go to work. At this point, you've accepted that you have lost the game. You're not going to come back in this one. I think what the Chiefs have to look for is just some kind of redemption, something to build off of for next week, for something. But that's not going to be it right there, as Okereke gets the pick. Potentially could have returned it, but runs into Kenny Moore. So a play action here and a dump off to Costin. Now up to the 46, and then he gets the handoff here. A good block by Njoku springs him free, and over 100 yards rushing now. So Costin has been incredible, and so has J.P. Evans, who just did that one all by himself. That really shouldn't have been completed, but it was. And now we have Ehlinger kind of scrambling, doesn't see anybody open, so he's going to do it all himself. And he gets to the 12, so 2 rushes for 10 yards, but a first down there. Ehlinger rolling out again, pretty slow for him, but able to get it to Evans, who gets yet another catch. So 1st and goal from the 1. You got to expect that this is going to be another fullback dive, and it is. Wyndham scoring once again, the touchdown machine. 1st and 10. Now a good tackle there by the Colts defense. So a 2nd and 3. A little bit of a survey there. There is a flag on the play, so we're going to have to see what that is, as the completion to Kelce is going to stand, because it's actually going to be a roughing the passer against the Colts. So a 3rd and 4 now, and that is a tackle by Marshawn Lattimore, but they are able to get the first. So the Chiefs looking to score. And they are getting some good gains there. It looks like they are moving. So a 2nd and 5 now, and that one is to Tyreek Hill. So 3 minutes remaining in this one. Linebackers trying to get out, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire just embarrasses this defense. It really wasn't a play by him as much as it was a little bit of a Marcus Williams play. So dump off underneath to Michael Pittman, and that's going to be a good gain for him. Almost up to the 50. Now we are on the other side of it as Costin gets the ball. With only a minute 30 left, you're just not really trying to do anything too incredible. That's a good catch by Pittman there. But at this point, we're just going to run the ball out. Nyheim Hines getting the last carry of this one. Breaks the tackle, and he gets to the 4. So looking at some stats, 17 for 28, 253, and a touchdown for Ellinger. Of course, Rodgers got hurt, but he was looking good. 146 for Costin. And then we had 2 touchdowns for Wyndham. 88 yards for Evans, and a lot of contributors today. In terms of tackles, 11 for Brooks in his return. Some good TFLs, not many sacks, but we did get a lot of interceptions, capitalized by 2 by Okereke. And of course, we did have 2 touchdowns by Isaiah Rodgers and Kenny Moore. Speaking of Kenny Moore, he does have an upgrade after this one, and it's going to go into slot. He has played pretty well for us, and so we want to continue to make sure that he is getting better. The touchdown machine, Wyndham, getting an upgrade. Now he's going to be 70 overall without boosts, and that is good for us. Going to spend some auto stuff on Ron here. He's a backup guard for us. We do have one new injury that we're going to have to deal with, and it is to Rodgers, who tore his abdominal, out for 4 weeks. So this is Sam Ellinger's team once again.